You're watching Top Review Guides, and today in this video we're going to be talking a little bit about MacBook Pro monitors. If you're like me and you own a MacBook Pro, you've probably been spoiled by your display's colors and crispness and just overall quality. The only downside is that after a while, the display size starts to get a little small and you start feeling a little cramped, and some tasks would just be better if you had an external monitor. So in this video I want to help you make a better decision when purchasing a monitor, and I want to help you find a monitor that is as good quality and has as good colors, etc. to help you with your work, doing whatever you do. And as always, all links to these products will be in the description, so if at any point you need any extra information regarding pricing or user reviews, or even just some more information about the product itself, definitely click the link in the description. They can help you out a lot more, and they have a lot more information than the brief info I was able to include in this video. Now just a brief overview of how to pick a monitor. Basically it comes down to personal preference, and within personal preference, the first thing that comes is budget. How much do you have and how much are you willing to spend on a monitor? All the monitors I've selected for this video produce great quality, stunning images, and ultimately it just comes down to your price when deciding which one to get. Next comes size. This is like, do you prefer a big monitor? Do you prefer a small monitor? It also depends on what you're going to be doing on your monitor. Sometimes for gaming it's better to have a bigger monitor. Some people like smaller monitors for gaming. It all depends, you know, is your desk big enough to accommodate a monitor of a certain size? Stuff like that is what you're going to want to be thinking of when you're selecting a monitor. And lastly, your use. Are you going to be using it for just web surfing, or are you going to be using it for gaming or photo editing, maybe design work, maybe video editing, something like that, where you might need a lot of colors or a different contrast ratio or response time. Those are all things that you're going to want to take into account when selecting a monitor. So without further ado, let's get into the monitors. So at number 5, we have the Dell U2713HM. This is a 27-inch monitor with a matte screen, so you won't have any reflections or glares, which is nice. It has a resolution of 2560 by 1440 and a refresh rate of 60 Hz. It supports 16.7 million colors, has a response time of 8 milliseconds, and a contrast ratio of 1000 to 1. Definitely not a bad option. At number 4, we have the BenQ GW2765HT. This is a 27-inch monitor with a matte screen as well, and it has a resolution of 2560 by 1440, a refresh rate of 60 Hz, and 1.07 billion colors. The BenQ has a response time of 4 milliseconds and a contrast ratio of 1000 to 1. Number 3, we have the Samsung WQHD S32D850T. Screen size is 32 inches, and this is on that screen as well. And this monitor has a resolution of 2560 by 1440, a refresh rate of 60 Hz, and 1.07 billion colors. The Samsung has a response time of 5 milliseconds and a contrast ratio of 3000 to 1. At number 2, we have the Dell P2415Q, which is a 4K monitor. This is a great pick, and you can't go wrong with it, to be honest. This has a screen size of 23.8 inches, so almost 24 inches, and this has a matte screen as well. It has a resolution of 3840 by 2160, and a refresh rate of 60 Hz. Sports 1.07 billion colors, a response time of 6 milliseconds, and a contrast ratio of 1000 to 1. If you want an option that is the best bang for your buck, this is the monitor that I'd recommend for you. Number 1, we have the Apple Thunderbolt display. This has a screen size of 27 inches, and the screen is glossy. It has a resolution of 2560 by 1440 and a refresh rate of 60 Hz. It supports 16.7 million colors, a response time of 12 milliseconds, and a contrast ratio of 1000 to 1. And thanks for watching. Hopefully this video helped you and educated you in making your decision to purchase your monitor for your MacBook. If this video helped you and you liked what you saw, don't forget to subscribe to get future videos like this straight to your inbox.